What kind of horse shit are you talking about? She's still trying to pawn that shit off on me. What the fuck? How can you still try to pawn off? Let's go. Videos. Laugh. What's up, YouTube? richardminto997 here tonight. We're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see.
So digging in now, Richard Primetime, and given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hard work may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse,
too late,
but the young rookies
too
on
late.
this roster.
Tag up, though, dummy. Tag up.
Powell is
Nope,
right
he didn't even
there
look
as he
in where the
takes it
ball
for the
landed
second
at.
out.
He just
And
standing
now
at
a
the,
moment to
on
show
the
you
base
lineup
with
for
the
Atlanta
back
in this
facing
one.
to
Dan
the ball.
Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking
It's
at
funny because they started advertising the show 20 already.
Ball four, take your note. That's ball four.
Because even Matt Antonelli is complaining that this game has mad fucking issues.
Digging in, Richard
And he's a professional baseball, well, he was a professional baseball player.
Prime time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cho moves over,
fucking
makes the catch, and
San Diego Studios, for some reason, don't like to maintain this game during the year.
Could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres nothing.
It's like they put out this game like a dog taking a shit on the sidewalk. You just shit on it and forget about it. And the owner got to go and pick up the pieces and shit. That's what they do.
Standing in, Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big
like, come
power,
on.
he's feeling pretty good at
add
the
some
dish.
features or some shit to, Road to the Show. Just don't piss on Road to the Show because Diamond Dynasty is where you spend people spend all their money buying fucking cards.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead.
It froze. It froze.
And he is tagged
Bitch. See, that's another big fucking problem right there. Like, it's freezing out of me trying to go back to the fucking bag.
Unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues.
Out. You're out.
in now, Richard Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Richard
from the stretch.
Primetime.
In there at the letters 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And that's in there, base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Miguel Ferreira.
Ball and 2 strikes. Couple of righties
Ferreira
starting to loosen
is
now
0
in
for
the
3
bullpen.
so far.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Thought about playing
A lot
3.
of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping
That's
it
one
inside
game
of
I
him.
gotta finish.
Is that an effort to keep him from
I
getting
gotta finish
extended,
Ride
you think?
3.
Yeah, I think
Gotta
that's the
finish
idea, Matt, but he
Red
might
Dead
spin the win
Redemption
if he
2.
starts looking for it in there.
The
I just gotta
2-2.
get back into those games and just play the shit out of them. But you know, when you have that favorite girl that you don't ever want to let go of, that's baseball for me. I just love playing this game. Play this game taking a shit in the toilet if I could put that shit in my
He
room.
loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him below the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify,
Yeah, I
it
got
often
Need for
feels like the
Speed.
strike zone gets
Is it
harder
Need for
and
Speed
harder
Heat?
to hit.
Need for Speed
This is
Heat
a
coming
big
out,
spot
and
here.
I love Need for Speed,
This
so
could be trouble now.
I'll probably
It's
play
3-1.
that. That's another
You fight so hard
game
to get
that I
into
play
these
to
type
the
of
full.
counts. You can't let
I
this
love
pitch
racing
get away
games.
from you. You have
Baseball
to
just
keyhole something middle of the
like
plate.
take away the love that I had for racing
This
games.
is ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great
It's like I
example
can't
of
love
what
more than
happens when
one
you
thing
can't
at
find the strike
once.
zone. The first
It
walk of
doesn't
the inning
feel
looked
real
harmless
if
enough,
you
but
know you
this
don't love
one
it with all
brings
your
a runner
heart.
home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Before it was all about racing, I would
Now
never
at the
play a
plate,
fucking
Thomas
baseball
Stewart.
game.
He'll try to follow up
It's
the
all
double
about
in his
grid
last at-bat
or
with
Need
another
for
big
Speed
hit
or
right here.
Forza.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him
all
today.
the
There's a
car
fight at the
racing
bat
games.
rack. Everyone seems to be
And
putting
then I
barrel on
started,
baseball in
the
this
show
lineup.
came, actually 2K came out. I started playing 2K, and after that it was over.
Here now
Then
the
the show
2-2.
came out. The show was, after the show,
Pops
it
this
was
one
just
up.
nothing but
Machado
love.
on the move. He can't get there
And all
as it
the
falls
other
in.
games
And
took
the
a
runner
fucking
scores from
backseat.
third
I'll get
as they
into them. I get
extend
the
the
games.
lead.
I'll play
And they'll
them.
hold that runner
And
at
then
third, so everyone moves
I'll go
up,
back
and
to
they remain
baseball, and
loaded
those
here
games
with
will
still
take a
only
rest,
one gone.
a long rest.
Look, play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. 3. Out. Out.
Stepping up now, Richard
Up next for
Primetime.
Atlanta,
He's 2 for 4
the
in the
first
ball
baseman.
game.
Richard Primetime.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Like yesterday, I tried to put on Ride 3, and
Hargrove is off
my
at
heart
first
was
with 2
just
away.
not in it, and I just couldn't play that shit.
Swing, line, drive. That's
It's
going
a
to be trouble.
gapper.
Go hard, score. You got it.
I'm going for a triple. Bring that shit home, baby. We're going for the triple.
Headed for home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild
Yeah.
one.
That boy, that was a lazy.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
When's the right field
Now
that
batting,
gave up on it?
the third baseman,
I know that was going to be
Miguel
a trouble.
Ferreira.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A man on third with 2 down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Guzman. And they're runners at the corners now.
Guzman.
Popped him up. Hager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Braves. Digging in and looking for more. Richard Primetime. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Hargrove rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next
I know.
game. Regardless,
sometimes we need to save some of those runs for those other games.
The switch hitter, Miguel Ferreira. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
From the belt, the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Machado is there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Andres Guzman.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andres Guzman.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Guzman, that ball is low. Don't be swinging at that shit. I know you're still a rookie, but dude, come on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Primetime stands at second with 2 gone.
Damn, there's only 11,000 people coming to see the Padres play. That's terrible.
Here's another 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that ends the inning. Braves will settle for...
That should be a fucking blocking penalty. That is in the way of the base running path.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves
put up
an incredible 20 hits on the board in this one. Shohei Ohtani earns win number 15 on the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta... Eric Lauer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Ready now, Richard. Prime time, and given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run, the play is made here to end the inning. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Plate, Malik Smith. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's
nice grab, prime time. Way to get there.
Into this year.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300.
He ain't got shit on prime time.
Standing in, Richard prime time.
Over the cutter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Richard prime time.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take
294 hits
and as you
on
can
the
see
season.
there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Almost 300 hits on the season.
Now the Atlanta number 4
Dansby
hitter,
Swanson. Atlanta 301, so Dansby's been doing good.
Last time up. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Safe, bitch.
But he's in there. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. A runner at second, nobody out. And he loses him on a breaking.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The center fielder, Ryan.
At the plate, Ryan Cordell. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Stand up,
Bounce
stand
to
up.
the left side. Machado has to hurry. The second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Rich Gavedo.
One run on 3 hits and no error. So far for Atlanta. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Benji Sexton. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Benji Sexton.
The set and the 1-1.
Come on, Benji. Hit that ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
1 run on 3 hits.
See, this is what I've been talking about is my team needing some change-ups, some new players. Which they've got a couple, but they're still rookies, so they still...
The inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta.
Getting their feet wet. Prime time is
digging in to try it again. Richard Prime Time. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Richard Prime Time.
Driving a run. Contact swing to driving a run. Nobody uses contact swing. It's dumb. Driving a run with the grounder. That's just dumb too. And then I hit a grounder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Foul ball.
And foul. Oh, and he misses it.
He's going to get the guy a second, though. Oh, he's throwing it home. Oh, he's safe.
So the run will
Save at home. He muffed the play.
So
that's a good thing.
We're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So runners at first and second here with one away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby.
Little bro, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball four. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, first thing you should do is stop digging.
Come on,
well,
Swanson.
the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Take it out. Padres are terrible anyway.
Up out of the dugout, heading for the mound.
Braves are terrible
and
as well.
In
so
the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Darren Walls is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Wall.
Ryan Cordell will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right
here.
here.
I'm not gonna
be a hero.
complain about rookies making mistakes. They're making rookie mistakes.
I had no coach tell
they
me
can't keep up with
the bases are loaded. Just
the balls the big league pitchers pitch. So a lot of guys came up on my team.
Santiago at third, prime time over at second. Swanson at first, one gone.
Stand up.
To second for one, on to first, and talk about doing the...
That sucked. That sucked balls.
One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres 1.
Trying to smoke the Padres. Show me your stats. I'll show you my stats when the game is over. Well, you should be able to see my stats when my guy come up to bat. Stats are awesome.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, Anthony.
I lead in all 3 categories. I'm getting a triple crown, so.
To his right, prime time, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Digging
so,
San Diego.
Yeah,
the first baseman,
David Drew. For 1 in the ball game.
Drew.
My team is terrible, so.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base.
That's one big issue I have all the time is getting to the bag. You see, you go towards the bag. It doesn't go straight towards the bag. It's because you got to push the stick in the perfect direction so he goes perfectly to first base, and you're never gonna do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're
Richard, prime time will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Richard, prime time.
I hate these guys that all tuck down all low and shit.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
All right,
ease up. Lynch is right there.
Sidearm pitches suck ass.
Ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trailing here 4-3.
Red.
We lost? That's some bullshit. Well, bullpen pitching is new as well, so bullpen pitching has been terrible. So once the starter comes out, bullpen shit. Or should say lose the shit.
For the 8th time this year. Phil Maton closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it.
Going to San Fran. But the funny thing I hate about this sometimes, it will say, well, actually, I guess we're going home and we're going to face San Fran because we just played away. But it make it seems like you're going away and you're going to play a team away when actually you end up playing the team at home. It's a weird thing that's going on with the show. I don't know why.
Inside Oracle Park, the home of the Giants, says we're ready for baseball from the city by the Bay. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Richard, primetime. With the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next, Chris Diaz, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, it's been a rough
Dan
for this guy his last 3
out
starts.
of Puerto
Last 3
Rico.
starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Richard, primetime. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition.
That's my stats: 493, 54 home runs, 159 RBIs.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
Swinging late, as usual.
And there are 2 away now. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Always swinging fucking late for some reason. I don't know why.
In the 3 spot.
And then if I swing on time, it goes to center field and it's out. So I either try to swing early or swing late. But most of the time, it goes to fucking center field.
Chance. Richard, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I know I'm going to fail whatever challenge it is. But it's...
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
I do hate playing in San
There
Francisco.
you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Yeah. Out.
So stepping in, Luis.
Leading up,
I don't have a computer now.
The first baseman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're by a couple
Well,
of
I
runs,
don't,
but
because
it's
my
really
shit
key
is
for
the
this leadoff guy
motherboard
to try to
crashed
get
on
on
that bitch.
and get a big inning
Too
started.
much porn.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And with that, we give you a
Gotta
look at
beat
what's
the
happening
computer
in the
down with
NL
too
East
much
race.
porn. You should be able to get on YouTube with an iPhone.
Ball 4. Take the base. Keep base.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Richard Primetime.
The first baseman, Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground short.
Went down and got that ball.
And
See, I always like to keep things that runs in sync with each other. iPhone do their own thing. They're on their, their own plateau. Whatever they do over on there is what they do over on there. I would like the YouTube. I like fucking Instagram. I like all that shit. So, Android runs all that, so I fuck with Android. And that's, whether it's computer with Microsoft on it, a phone with Android on it, they all play with each other. They all run together, and you ain't never got to worry about that I can't get on something. And like iPhone have their own platform, and you don't even know if you can get on YouTube with a fucking iPhone. It's crazy.
Bit of an uncharacteristic performance from the league's batting average leader, as he's been held hitless so far today.
You amass so many ABs. Usually an 0 for this late in the game won't kill you. But I'll tell you what, fighting for a batting crown, he can't afford to take an 0 for right here. One knock does not move his average, and I think if we asked him right now, he would certainly take that.
Your attention, please.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Primetime. He steps in for the fifth time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
You dick. That right to center field. I swing on time. Look how long that ball took to get to center field. And I actually stopped at first base. He kept running to second.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
Not that hit streaks are important to me. They're
win
not
number
freaking
40
important
on the year.
Mike
Soroka.
not even going to get a
final
wild
run
card
for our
spot.
ball
You
game.
suck ass. We're like
For the
second to
victorious
last.
Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 11 hits.
We are live from Oracle Park here on a Tuesday night.
The Nationals are last in their division.
Tyler Beede is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ER.
So striding forward now, Richard Primetime. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title,
Come on,
you wouldn't want it any other way.
And some trouble now in right field.
The fuck is that? I don't know.
The throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So he picks up
for the first time last night was the biggest mistake I've ever made in this game. I hit a triple.
Title right now, but the consistency this
guy I got to third. The guy bobbled the ball, so I made it to third. Now, when he threw the ball in, the throw made the catcher come all the way down to almost third base to get the ball. And if I had continued running, I would have just ran past the fucking catcher and scored easily because there was no one protecting the fucking home plate. And I was like, wow, I blew that fucking run.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point.
Ferreira is not the better hitter. Ferreira does hit, and when he hits for home runs. I give that to him, but he strikes out 95% of the time.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number.
I actually felt, well, you know what, the stats is never right.
The league in batting average.
It's never right.
They're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
He came up like 2
games
ago.
Here's the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Time for a look at the umpires working. This one behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Santiago, the runner at third, prime time on at second with 2 down. skied down the left field line. Pins sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
Dick.
2 left for Atlanta. So striding in, Jesse Pins.
The left fielder,
Twos
number
all over
7.
the place. 2 on, 2
Jesse
out, and of course here in
Pins.
inning number 2. Rolling slowly to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
We'll be right back. Gotta go use the bathroom. Sometimes I feel like a retard.
Now batting.
Am I retarded
He reached on a single in his first try.
or the other person retarded?
That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
I could be the dummy. Well, I guess most of the time
He's
I am
set
the
and
dummy.
the pitch.
All right, hold on right here.
Men are always the fucking dummy
Is on
when
his
it
way
comes to
home.
women.
He comes across to score. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Miguel Ferreira.
Runners going. That's a strike to throw down. is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
28.
Pitch to run on at that
Trying
time,
to get to 30 something. And last time I ended at it was 26 or 27. So I beat my last year record. I think it could be more.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pauline Bryant. What the
on
fuck?
Third, prime time.
That's my mom's name. Well, not Bryant, but Pauline is my mom's name.
And that misses, so it's...
I'm gonna have to check that shit out. My last name... Could be spam. You're so fucked up that it's 2019 and you gotta worry about fucking bastard ass people that's just want to screw you for the fun of it because they got nothing better to do.
Full count, 3-2. Hit to third.
Come on.
Moving to his right. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content.
Going home with it.
With just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read. For the runner at third, because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Santiago got nailed at the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andres Guzman.
And a full count now, 3-2. He's set the payoff pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Thomas Odom, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now they choose to create a new
Count
team.
remains full. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning.
Take the base.
Just when you think things are good.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up. And
The devil fucks with you in so many ways,
you can
man.
tell he's just not seeing the
so
ball
many
off
ways.
this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment
the devil will
right
fuck
here.
with you with the thing you want the most, or the thing you desire the most. He will fuck with you with it.
See too often, right? Safe at second base, but
don't believe God is the only one that gives you things, because he's not.
Really showed off
the devil will give you things, but not in the good way he wants.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Slater.
Now
0
batting,
for 1 for
right
him
fielder,
here in this one.
Austin Slater.
Ready on 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
I can't believe it's 9 o'clock already. Time goes by so quick.
Stepping into the box, Richard Primetime. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Richard Primetime.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the leadoff man gone now.
He's on the jump. He's running to the ball already.
Play ball.
You know that was going to be out because you can see him make the move to the ball.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Late on that swing.
Slater
guessed
is there to put it away, and the runner
he popped
will be
up after
to
he fucking pitched the ball that I guessed it right, which sucks ass. That's another issue they need to fix. The guess pitch should not pop up after the pitcher pitches the ball.
Digging in now, Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power,
that's
he's
a
feeling pretty good
gapper.
at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That might be an end of part
big
home run shit.
Comes around to score from first. Now
damn, that was close. That was so fucking close.
At the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the
That was close. That was close.
Eight to 5 tonight. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Like, have you ever, like, met a person that you never really met in a strange way, and you can, and the way that you guys communicate, you can feel that the person, like, you tell the person to do something or to, you know, see you somewhere, and they be like, okay, I don't know how to do it, but in some ways you feel that that person is watching you or listening to what you're doing, but even though they're telling you that they don't know how to do it, yeah, I feel that way sometimes.
And he was locked in
the
at the
final
plate
line
up there.
score for our
You
ball
could
game
really
tonight.
see it in his
For
approach
the victorious
and the swings
Atlanta
he put on the
Braves,
ball.
8
Finished
runs
with
on
3 base
13
hits,
hits.
and he
1
certainly
error.
was
They
a big
left
factor.
I don't know
men
how
on
to do
base.
that. I can't do that. And like, come on,
Time of
this
the ball
bullshit.
game.
There's
3
no way,
hours
no
and
way,
38
no
minutes.
way in the world
Tonight's
that
paid
I've
attendance,
never fucking watched YouTube on your iPhone.
41,915.
Horse shit.
The Giants
It's
thank
the
you for
horses
attending
of shit
tonight's
I've
game at
ever
Oracle
listened
Park
to.
and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
But sometimes, you know, exactly what's important to a person. And you know, you play that line.
Area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this
I guess it's entertaining for you as well. So you play that fucking line. You know what the outcome of everything they're doing is going to be, but you play that line just hoping that it's going to be a little bit different. But you really know what the outcome is from the get-go, but you just still play the game just to see if in some way or any way that they might change their way of thought.
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now.
Settling in now, Richard Primetime. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title. Swung on.
That's a home run right there.
This one has a chance.
That's out of here.
Into the bleachers and gone.
So the biggest misconception that people make is they think that they're smarter than the next person. And that's the biggest thing that's the biggest mistake you can ever make in life, is thinking that you know more than somebody else does, or somebody's dumber than you are. You can never fucking make that assumption. Not because somebody's younger than you are, and not because somebody's older than you are. People tend to make that mistake to think that you're dumb or you're out the loop or you don't. If you are good at reading people, you're just good at reading people. That's just the way things are. You can tell if somebody's being truthful to you or they're being lying their fucking ass off, and sometimes you just entertain them just to think that they're ahead of you, when they're nowhere fucking close to what you've been doing.
Into the box now, Richard Primetime. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. High and deep to center field.
That another one? Ah, that's right to the one-in track. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Braves get a...
Like, our team stinks ass. We're not making it to the postseason. Not to the World Series.
To the plate, Richard
just
look to bring home that tying run for second with a base hit.
Out of this series, we're gonna bring up Mad Dog. We're gonna get Mad Dog going.
Backhanded, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So
yeah, we're gonna get Mad Dog going. Mad Dog is gonna be one pitcher that I keep going. You know, he's gonna be that pitcher, that back end pitcher. He's gonna come in, but we're gonna keep Primetime as number 1, and we're gonna keep Bulldog as number 2, and Mad Dog as number 3. Mad Dog is gonna be the one series that I keep going. It's gonna be the series I start late.
And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a
the show is when he's gonna about to come out. Gonna get Mad Dog going. Gonna not come out by when this is over. We're gonna get him going.
Ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of
no, that guy is a sucky pitcher because Ferreira probably strikes the fuck out.
Ready.
Santiago. Come on, Santiago.
Grounded
He's
got it.
Double play anyway.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side.
See, Ferreira have a better chance of crushing a fucking home run than Santiago does.
Richard Primetime, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left.
TikTok.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch.
I gotta start learning how to make videos on TikTok. That just seems cool. Especially like playing to your favorite like songs. Now I'm an 80s baby. 80s, 90s baby, so I got a bunch of old songs in my brain that I can play that most of these young motherfuckers ain't never even heard, but will fucking enjoy.
The key is they didn't panic the press. They just
Our
came
final
out
line
here,
score this
played their
afternoon.
game,
First
and
for
put
the
the losing
victorious
streak behind
Giants,
them,
8
like
runs
professionals
on
are supposed to do.
Going to Miami. Miami is actually in second place. No, they're in third place. The Mets are in second place. Philly's in number one. Philly's in the number one spot. Shit. They're dropping balls on us. Wow. Yeah, what the fuck? That shit's not working. This one is rough. Wow, this is just falling through like it's nothing. What the hell? Holy shit.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division show.
Play ball. He's safe. He's safe.
Coming to the plate now, Richard
Batting
Prime
first.
Time, and
The
he could
first
give his
baseman,
guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Prime Time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Go hard, you're scoring, go hard!
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
The third baseman, Miguel Ferreira.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves
don't argue,
are lined
Ferreira.
up in this
You
one.
just
Who are you
terrible.
focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus
I
has
don't
to be
know
on
why
the
you're
man
not
hitting
fired
third.
already
He's having a
or
ridiculous
traded
season.
to some
On-base
shitty
percentage
team
of
in
over 500.
fucking
Think about it.
Alaska
That's like half the time
somewhere.
that he goes to the
In
plate,
Alaska
he's
had
getting
a
on
team,
base.
but I'm
That's
just
the
saying.
kind of numbers guys like Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, and Ted Williams were putting up back in the day.
Digging in, Freddie
Batting
Santiago. As you
The
get
right
a look
fielder.
at his current righty-lefty
Freddie
splits entering play in this one.
Santiago.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous
Come on,
team right now.
Santiago,
Being
stop
one of a
swinging
new
that dumb
series,
shit.
coming off a sweep, everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you
That's
played in the
true,
league
and
for
we
a
have
little
a lot
bit,
of rookies
you
on our
understand that
fucking
he's
team,
got his
man.
own zone.
You touched on it.
Santiago
He
isn't a
rewards
rookie.
the
He's
veteran
just
players,
terrible.
not only
He
pitchers,
needs to go
but
as
position
well.
players.
He hits
He makes
good
the younger
once in
players,
the
he
blue.
makes them earn their
Ferreira hits good once or twice in the
Great
blue.
scoring opportunity missed right there.
Then we
You
have
talk
the
about
rookie guys,
frustration,
and
popping
they're
it up
not
with
good
2
at all.
runners in scoring position.
They're still
He'd like to
learning.
get that one back.
Yeah, let him know. Let him know. You
Into
fucking
the box,
suck.
Andres
That's
Come on,
good.
Guzman.
Braves
Guzman's in the
look
233
across
for a
this
rookie,
opening
and this is
frame.
like his
Guzman.
5th game.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
There we go. That's a home run, Guzman. Well done, Guzman. Let's go. Yes. Guzman, what's his second home run? Second home run, third home run, fourth home run. Show the fucking stats.
And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up.
3 out, 3, 4, take the break.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard
Now batting.
Prime Time
The
will try
first
to
baseman,
follow up the double in his
Richard
last at-bat with another big
Prime
hit right here. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the runner will score
On the
from
bag,
second.
on the bag, right here, on the
And
bag.
the score is the runner from first. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here.
Hold up for a second. Gotta do something real quick.
So it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your
Mike
attention,
Clevenger
please.
enters from the pen in
Now
just the second inning,
Miami.
so they'll hope to get some legs out of him and have
52.
him stay out there
Mike
for a while.
Clevenger.
Miguel Ferreira will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the
third
runner in
baseman,
scoring position here
Miguel
and 2 away. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, He's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Nope.
Ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Richard Primetime, already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here.
Richard Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Ferreira. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2-1, here it is. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. The 3-1 is a curveball taken on the inner 3rd for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Primetime at second with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Braves will settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins nothing.
We should know how that was gonna go.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Richard Primetime. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Primetime.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 56 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get
Punish.
Up next from Miami, Devin Travis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock. Just another successful day in the office for these guys. This one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They
jumped
left
out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Gohara earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Pablo Lopez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, they do.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Yeah, Miami's in 3rd place.
Gabriel Moya is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out.
Moya started out the season doing great. He was like the #1 pitcher for a while. I mean, I don't know what happened. He just went to hell.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Devin Travis.
Devin Travis.
Here comes the 0-1. To first. Primetime takes it in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Ball 4, take the base.
Into the box now, Richard Primetime. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Castellanos
See, yeah, that's bullshit. He was running in before I hit the fucking ball.
Leading off the inning, Richard Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table.
Striding in, Richard Primetime.
Now
he got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And next will be Dansby Swanson
now
digging in. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Swanson.
The 1-1. On the ground to 3rd.
Get it.
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at 3rd because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Now batting, center fielder, Ryan Cordell.
Skied in the air to straightaway. Coburn giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The relay. And he'll make it into 3rd base. As on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away. Ready
now
once again, Rich Cavedo. And their runners at the corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Shades.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This is foul right side. Another full count pitch on its way. This is popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down.
It's crazy why you can't believe in people. Like, think it would be the easiest thing to believe in people. Like, you got a country like South Korea and shit.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again.
Don't
3
do
and 2.
crimes and don't do shit to fuck you in the ass. And not in America. America
Locked
like
in a
this,
good battle. Here comes another
Americans
one.
are
High in
fucking
the air
greedy.
down the right field line.
Or,
And
you
foul.
know, they can't wait to achieve what they need to achieve in a certain period of time, so they do dirty shit. But in the period of doing dirty things, they fucking somebody else.
A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Digging in, Cy Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Cy Chavez.
Ready on 0-2.
Up.
High in the air. Prime time is there for it. He's got it one away.
Bitching and crying and have no control over the shit that's going on.
Now that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one.
That shit will work itself out at the end. You just gotta, put the time in and bear with it while it goes through the process of getting solved.
Stepping in for the Braves, Richard
Primetime.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
In there, strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
He's safe.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Gansby.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The funny thing, sometimes you gotta, things happen that reminds you that people will match what you want to achieve what they need to have. So, because someone says certain things doesn't mean they really mean it. Everybody can always say a word. It doesn't mean that they mean that word. You know, people can always say they love you and they care and whatever. That doesn't mean they really mean that shit. It's easy to say words. It's hard to fulfill the deed or to do.
You don't see that very often these days.
You know, to do the, how can I say this? To do
that kind of work.
What you need to do to prove to someone that you really care about them or that you really love them. It's harder to do that than to say the word.
Weston picks up his team leading.
So because someone say they love you doesn't really mean they do. Always gotta fucking remember that shit. People will do and say things they need to achieve what they want to achieve, not because they give a shit about you.
We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, a matchup of...
Let's play ball.
Sakura success. So this is probably going to be another losing game.
Stepping into the box,
Richard
Primetime. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Castellanos is there.
How the hell is that ball that short?
batting in once again.
People tell you how much they love Jehovah, how much they believe in God, whatever it is.
Now here's the pitch.
How much their fucking ex-boyfriend treated them like trash. How much he beats them. And they'll tell you all these things to achieve their own goal. Not that it's the truth.
So just like that, there's a runner at third with two away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department.
Of a person. So they'll tell you those things to achieve what they need to achieve. If you're a good, nice, clean person, people
almost went deep in the he certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
They believe in the dishonest shit they're doing, but they believe in being a good person.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That hurts.
Prime time at third with two away. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I think my biggest thing in life is afraid to hurt people.
Look out! That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
So
pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but
they do
that was a good
do
job
abnormal shit, you know, just to achieve someone's happiness.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball.
Like, you can literally know when someone like have shitty intentions. But for me, I've always been the person that no matter what the person do, be nice.
Stepping in, Richard.
Now batting, first baseman.
It doesn't matter what you do now. It's what you end up
first pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Coburn is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Paradise, living happily later. So I'll do things and I'll put up with people nonsense now because they gonna suffer the consequences. The devil has a lot of work and you can fucking flip it.
So a pivotal moment here and digging in now. Richard at prime time, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort.
Now batting.
Striding into the
third
box,
baseman,
Miguel Ferreira. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now. So digging in now,
the right fielder, number 15.
He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizer. Just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Andre Guzman.
Maxwell is on deck. Maxwell is terrible.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead
I would
runs
have
on
fucking
base
walked
here.
Guzman, but he can't walk Guzman because the base is loaded, but You know what? I would give up a run, tie the fucking game to go after Maxwell. But I guess that's not a smart idea either.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Guzman came through.
Well,
that's
they really didn't have a shot at turning two
Swanson
on
scored.
the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from
now
third.
Maxwell
Number
can drive
13.
in a home run. He's 2
Ready
for
for
3.
another shot now.
So,
Bruce Maxwell. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hopefully he
Here's the
kills something.
1-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the
But he
slurve
did.
that time, and
He
that'll
struck
end it.
out. Slurve is a dirty ass pitch, so I give that to him. I know I throw the slurve as Bulldog, so I know how dirty a slurve pitch can be.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up.
Wow,
And we'll have to leave it there.
shit.
The play is made
Like the
here
biggest
to end
turd
the inning.
pile of
2 left for
fucking
Atlanta.
shit I've
Our
ever
score.
seen. No matter how early or how it always goes to an outfielder. How can every ball you fucking hit go to an outfielder?
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Richard
The first
driving
Primetime,
the winning
as he'll
run.
look to get the ball into the
He's gonna
outfield
just
and bring home what would be the winning run from
bastard.
second base. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the
That guy
intentional
looks
walk.
way too young to
Yeah,
be
the
a
guy's
man.
been on fire lately,
So.
hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel.
Ferreira is gonna fucking, he's 0 for 5.
Had a great game up to this point, but none of that.
But you never know. He
come through right here.
could come in, he
Chance
could
to be
drive
the
in a 2-run home run right here. So you never know what's gonna happen. Well, it'd be a 3-run home run, and that's what he loves hitting. That's his lucky number.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware.
3-run home
that he
run
has
is
the hat
Ferreira's
trick right
lucky
now.
number.
And
So
after that swinging strike,
hopefully he
he's
can
looking
get
at the
a home
golden
run.
sombrero.
He can get a single.
1-2. Here it is.
Nope,
And
he
he
ain't gonna
strikes
get
him out
shit.
to retire the side. So
He's gonna build a sandcastle that get destroyed.
standing in, Richard
Now batting,
Primetime.
first baseman, Richard
From the
Primetime.
stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am...
Ball 4, take the base.
Now at the plate, Richard
Now batting,
Primetime,
first
and he's
baseman,
got a chance to bring in the
Richard
winning run. The question is
Primetime.
whether
He's
they'll
gonna
even pitch
walk
to
me
him.
again. What the fuck? He didn't walk me the last time. There was nobody on base the last time. Didn't walk me. Now there's somebody on base, so they're gonna fucking walk me? Really? Like, what couldn't make? What didn't you see? I could have hit a home run and win the fucking game then.
Stepping up now, Miguel
The
Ferreira.
batter,
He got on top
third
of one and was a
baseman,
ground out victim
Miguel.
last time.
Look at somebody's on base
Ferreira.
now. You gonna fucking walk me? Really?
A 1-2 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's
Fucking
the fifth time
Ferreira
he's punched
is
out
such
today.
a
This is
bunch of
certainly
fucking
not been
turd.
his game.
He's like the biggest pile of turd there is. Fucking Ferreira, man. I just don't get this guy. Like, he can be so good at certain points, and then he's just shitty 95% of the other times.
8-5 today. Arlene Garcia earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th.
Here now is our
Armando
final line
Valdez.
score.
Ferreira is like the fucking most. He's like the terriblest person you can have batting in a cleanup position. I just don't understand what the fuck the team don't see that they need to get rid of him as the fucking cleanup hitter. Ooh, what is that? No stadiums. I got double on the stadiums. Well, that's going to do it for me, guys. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. Make sure to tell me how fucking terrible and shitty I am as a person. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.